Hey, okay, so this is the third painting of December with Paint with Luba, and this is a Christmas bug. I am super excited to paint this with you. The painting is going to be a little bit different in the order of operations, okay? So our first thing is going to be, we're gonna need to paint our background before we put the transfer on. Okay, so our background is going to be a mix of white, black, and a little bit of ultramarine. So let's go ahead and grab some white, a little bit of black. That's probably a lot. I'm gonna add some white to this. And some ultramarine. Okay. I am going to use my chip brush if I find it. Chip brush, here it is. So I'm just gonna put a touch of ultramarine directly on my brush like this, and I'm gonna mix it in with this. And I'm going to start painting. I want the top of my painting to be a little bit darker than the bottom. It needs to be gray though. So as I'm going through, I'm going to add some more white to this and just keep going. And a little bit more of white directly onto here. Spread this paint out nicely. Cover your sides if you're painting a canvas and you would like to cover the sides. I'm putting decent amount of pressure here onto my brush, making the color move from lighter to darker. All right, doesn't look like I have much more lighter color on the bottom, so I'm just gonna add some white here. I still want to work it in. There. Okay, I think this is where I want this to be, and now I'm going to use my heat blow gun, and I'm going to dry it after I clean up my brush. Okay, my brush is clean. Okay, let's dry this up. I need all of this nice and dry because I do not want to put my transfer paper on top of wet paint. All right, so as per usual, I'm painting in my mixed media pad. That's why you're seeing it's all kind of wavy and wrinkly. I really prefer this kind. I really like to do this because then I don't end up with a gazillion of canvases that I have nowhere to put. Okay, so I like to, if I can find them, binder clips. I'll put binder clips on my pages so that they're not like moving around all the time. Yeah. Okay. So next is I'm gonna put my transfer paper on it. I'm using graphite transfer paper. I have the same brand that I'm using and my affiliate links on Amazon. You can just go to my website, lubacarlson.com, and see maybe you'll find some supplies there that you need, and I will really appreciate if you could buy it from there. It's not going to cost you anything, but it will help me a lot with my so that I can continue offering free paintings. Okay. Now, usually I say I use a felt pen so that my lines are not too strong, but like at this point for this painting I need my lines to be like strong. I need to be able to see what I'm doing, so I'm just going to use a pen today for this, and I'm going to apply some pressure and just kind of, you know. Okay, so I'm just transferring directly onto my painted canvas. Let's see. Let's peek through and see. Does it work? It works just fine. Okay. So let's move all these things on. I am not going to transfer the bows because bows I can paint. I don't need a transfer for them. But if you need bows, then absolutely yes. Do what you need. Okay, I'm gonna do the line for lights just because it's easier sometimes to just follow a line rather than paint another one. This is gonna be snow, pile of snow. Okay, let's do the, oh, let's trace the bug, the window, the everything. Here, and then here, and then here. And then some snow. And the peace signs, so cute. So I'm pretty much tracing everything except for I'm not tracing the Christmas lights on the string because I'm just gonna, you know what, I might. I'm thinking it'll make it easier, right? So let's just do that. Trace everything you might need. Okay, license plate. Oh. And now going back, putting those lights in. It's too easy to forget, you know. Okay, I think that's a full transfer. Yes. All right, so I'm just going to take this off. I reuse these all the time. You can reuse them many, many, many times. Okay. All right, here we go. So let's do this. Let's make this happen. Okay, let's mix. We're going to play with some ultramarine, phthalo blue, green shade, phthalo blue, green shade, lemon yellow, and deep yellow. Where's my lemon yellow? There it is. Hope I have enough for this painting. I've been running out of it. I forgot to buy. I need to do it soon. Okay, that's plenty. And deep yellow. So if you do not want to mix your own colors, you can always use, we're going to need dark red, medium red, dark green, medium green, and yellow shade green, the yellow green. Okay. So let's grab the palette knife, the small one, and let's start with mixing some phthalo blue with some lemon yellow. Perfect. Let's put a little bit more of phthalo blue in here to make it darker. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Very emeraldy bright color. Now let's mix some ultramarine off to the side, again with lemon yellow. That will give us another shade of yellow. Another shade of green. that we can use. Okay, very nice. Okay, and now we're gonna add some of the left of this ultramarine to the blue, to the, um, what do you call this? Oh my gosh, deep yellow. It's almost orange. So deep yellow. And we have our three tones. See? So I have my darker green, lighter yet, and lighter yet. So dark, this would be my deep green, medium green, and yellow green. So I want to add a little bit more lemon yellow to this over here, to this yellow green. Just kind of, yeah, lighten it up a little bit. Make it a little bit lighter. Perfect. Okay, spray some water so they don't dry out. Grab your round brush, medium round brush, and we're gonna start with the darkest green, and we're just gonna blob up the paint into these triangular shapes right here for the trees. It seems pretty dark. It's it is very much like olive green. So here we go. Okay, just filling in all the colors. None of this goes onto the bug though, so I'm just gonna get that line in so that, here we go. There, fluffy, fluffy fuzzy trees, and one here. Okay, and here. Okay. All right, just wipe it off, wipe your brush off on the paper towel. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab some of this more like emerald green color. And we're just gonna blob it right on top of this darker color. So it'll just give us this kind of green background that we need for our trees. And again, just blob it on. Don't worry about it. Just grab your round brush and just blob things on. Okay. Okay, I need a little bit of water on my brush. My brush is getting super dry. Just added. Cooper, my dog decided to chew on his bone. That's the noise that you're hearing. Oops. Oh well. Okay. Okay, now wipe your brush on the paper towel again. Maybe get some water on it and then get onto this yellow-green. You do not want to cover the whole triangle. Just, here and there, kind of. Hope this makes sense. My brush is getting messy. I'm just wiping it off onto the paper towel because I want more of this yellow-green. And just blob it on onto your trees. Just like that. Step back if you need to look at it and see if maybe somewhere else needs a little bit more color. Okay? Rinse your brush. Go ahead and grab lemon yellow and just do a light, very light few spots. Okay, the brush will get messy right away, so you need to clean it up again so that you can add lemon yellow to this. Yeah, again. Okay. Maybe a little bit too much, but this will work. There. Okay. Rinse your brush. Okay, now we're gonna paint the bug, the car, the little car, and I really like to use a filbert for that. A flat brush will also work, but I think a filbert would be great. Let me spray my palette with water so that it doesn't dry out completely. Now this is the palette from Vintage Santa that I just painted because I'm marathoning a little bit here. I'm trying to make all my recordings because I'm moving my studio and December is going to be crazy. So this is why this palette looks like different colors, okay? So you're just gonna go ahead and grab your red or other color, whatever color you want to use on your little bug, and you're gonna paint. I'm gonna paint this whole thing. So I am going to try and work around the window, just because it will be so much easier to deal with that later if it's not completely covered in red. I will also work around the license plate over here. And then there is this kind of part that has the light. So I'm gonna work around that also. And the bumper on the bottom is going to be gray or silver. Okay, so work around that. work around the tail lights because they need to be yellow, not orange. So just paint around them. Try not to pick up any green from that tree as you're going around. Okay. All right. So just keep painting. Okay, so after one coat of red, I can still see the transfer lines that I need for the rest of this. So this is good. Okay, the tail light. Here we go. And then this, the bumper, or whatever it's called, on the side. Okay, I was hoping that I'll have enough paint. Maybe. Let's see. I hope I still have just enough here so that I don't need to squeeze anymore. I think I got good coverage. All of that. Okay. Look at us. I'm still gonna need red. Okay, let's grab a little bit of, nope, this one. Cadmium red, deep hue, just directly on the brush, because I don't have much. I don't need much. And I'm going to add this color to the darkest green that I have here. And it's going to become brown. If you have other browns that you would rather use, go ahead and use them. But this is awesome. Okay. So I'm just going to use my filbert because it's what I have right now. And I'm going to paint the, what's it called for the tree? Not the stem. It's not the stem of the tree. What is it called? Trunk. The trunk. I'm going to paint the trunk right here. And right here, both sides. A little bit more over here. Okay, it looks like I forgot to add the line right here. Okay, now grab a little bit of black, add it to this brown. Okay, go back with it and just paint one side of it. with that. All right. Okay. We have our trees, we have our bug. Kind of. Okay, rinse out your brush very well because we're gonna need to use some white. Okay, make sure your brush is clean. My brush doesn't want to get away with that red. Okay, let's grab a little bit of white, paint inside of this window because we did kind of got in with red a little bit too much. Well, at least I did. And so inside of this window, this is all going to be white. So we're going to make a coat to help us start on that. And if we need to, we can add a little bit more. Very good. Yeah. If you have silver paint, that would be awesome for for the bumper. I do not have any silver paint right now, so I'm just gonna grab some white and mix it in with this gray that we used for the background, and I'm gonna paint the bumper. Okay, just a little bit more. Okay, now I'm gonna just wipe this brush on the paper towel, and then I'm gonna use. Oh, I don't have any warm yellow left. You know what? I'll just use lemon yellow for this. You can use any yellow you like. Just fill in the whites right here. Okay, nice. Okay, wipe this down, clean it out. I completely forgot we needed to add white to the license plate. Let's grab some white and paint the license plate white. Even though it's a little has a little bit of a pink because I picked up some wet paint, it's okay. We will come back and add another coat of white in a few. No big deal. And this thing over here, it was supposed to be red. The thing that lets the light through, or whatever, that lights up the license plate, was supposed to be red. Do I have enough red left without having to grab any more? I think I do. Oh, yes, I did. It's not as. I think I'm gonna. Bah, that doesn't look good. Okay, excuse me. That's. This is just a baby wipe. Let's try this again. Clean the brush, grab some paint, right? And I'm just gonna put some on my brush because I don't need much. And that's where it goes. I totally kind of almost missed that. Okay, now we need some black for the tires. And if you feel like maybe this is not like it needs to be a little bit more gray, you can totally make it a little bit more gray. Do what makes sense to you. Let's just fill in the tires. There we go. And here we go. Close that. Close that. Here and the other one. All right. Okay, let's paint the gifts. You can use any color you like. Just keep in mind that red won't stand out against red. So maybe use some other colors. I'm gonna go with phthalo blue green shade added to a little bit of white, and I'm just gonna make different shades of blue for these boxes. So here's one box over here. So this is light blue. Oh, it really is the big one. It really is sitting all the way through here. It's a big box. Okay, now this box right here, I'm just gonna grab a little bit of ultramarine and add it directly to this blue that I have, and I'll have a different shade of blue. See? A little bit more of ultramarine. Okay, and this last box, I'm gonna start with white. I'm just gonna paint it white first, and then I'm gonna add the design. I want a clean brush. Grab some white. Just trying to use the paint that I have on my palettes. Here is. Did you lock the door, honey?
I unlocked it.
Oh. Okay. Here we go. That is going to be my last box. And I'm kind of not painting through here because there's snow right here. There's blobs of snow. Okay. All right. Let's grab a liner brush. Hold on. Let's wash this out first. All right. Let's grab a liner brush. And here we go, liner brush, and we're gonna grab some of this darker brown that we mixed before. Okay, and we're gonna use the liner brush to paint the rack that's all sitting on. We're gonna go here down, and then this line goes across all the way down again. Another line that goes here across, and then there is snow, and a little bit more. And here, and then it's like holding it together. Here, like that. Okay, let's add the polka dots. I want to add white polka dots to this box here. So I'm just using the other side, the wrong side of my brush. And I'm just gonna add random polka dots to this box. I probably should have done this before I put the rack in, huh? Okay, this will work. Polka dotted box. And then the second box, the one in the middle, is just gonna stay as is. Or I'm thinking, how about we add tiny snowflakes to it? Let's grab some white. On the round liner brush and just add snowflakes to it. Just random something rather. Okay, and then that box is gonna get some white and some ultramarine.
Who's there?
Okay.
Who took?
And we're gonna put lines on this box just for fun. Just for some sort of design. Right, again, I think I should have done this before I put the rack in because now I have to work around that. Okay, so here we go, here we go. All right, we have the boxes. I really want a liner brush for the next step. So liner brushes are different from round brushes. They have longer bristles, much longer than a round brush. So they look like this. And this will be perfect for the Christmas lights thing. which is our next step. So grab a liner brush, or if you don't have it, grab a round brush. And we're gonna follow that string of lights with black paint. Okay. So we're just gonna start right here and just gonna hopefully see where it's going, right? Here. And then here. And then whoop.
Did someone use the grocery?
Here. And down here. Oh boy. Okay, down here. Here. Follow, follow, follow. Get a little bit more water on your brush if your brush doesn't glide nice. Oh, here we go. So let me fix this. All right. Okay, we have that. Now we're going to use the same liner brush and we're going to outline the tops of the trees, wiggly line on the tops of the trees, wiggly line, and again, squiggly wiggly line, okay? And then both of them. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add a little bit more water to this black paint. Okay. Liner brush. Keep going with black. Try and do a thin line. Outline your box the best you can. Doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. And then here, oh, I cannot go up and make a straight line. Cross. Okay. And now we're gonna outline the bug. The bug, going around and stuff. Go down. So I'm just going to outline pretty much everything that we had on the tracer. Outline the window. Like this line over here. And what that goes up here connects. Okay. The outlines only. Don't do the highlights yet, okay? This line over here. This line here. And here. Like that. Okay. Work with me. The little kind of light area here. If you want to add more white to your license plate, I would add it before putting anything on it, anything else on it, okay? It's a jolly, so I'm just gonna jolly. All right. Let me see what else. Yes, around the headlights. Oh no, sorry, not headlights, taillights. Down the bumper. And the little peace sign. Ugh, I keep adding more and more. I ended up with a pretty big peace sign. Okay, here we go. Okay, now mix a little white with this black that we have. Let's make some gray, lighter gray. Add a squiggly lines, a few in the window, just to make it look like it's a window. Then add squiggly on both sides of the tires to make it look like it's thread. Okay. A little bit darker gray maybe for this part here. Like the reflection of tires. That. This darker something. All right, we're getting there. Let's add some bows. I'm gonna use the same liner brush for bows. And I'm gonna use more of phthalo blue green shade. This and some white, phthalo blue green shade. And some blue, super pretty blue color. Water. Come on. It's empty. No, it's not. Okay, here we go.
Why is Ben putting on?
Adding some water to this.
Why is Ben putting clothes in his?
Okay, then let's paint
You
one,
have close to your window. Sure.
2, 3, bow.
Oh, good, you said can start.
1,
Well,
2, bow. And some ribbon going up.
Perfect.
And another one also has a bow. The bunny ears bow. Let's make it bigger a little bit. A little bit bigger. There. Okay. And squiggly ribbon. There we go. Okay. All right. So now we need to paint the snow, and then we'll paint the lights on the string. Well, I'm grabbing a clean paper towel. Here we go. Okay, snow is gonna be just blobs, really blobs of white. So let's grab some white. Okay. And I'm gonna put it on my round brush. Let's grab some round brush, the same round brush. And remember how we put blobs with greens? Now we're gonna do that with white. And I'm gonna clean my brush on the paper towel every time I'm done with a part of the tree. So I'm gonna put some blobs on here, on that tree. See, and it works into the green a little bit. And now I'm gonna clean my brush on the paper towel. And I'm gonna grab more white. And again, apply, start with the top of the tree and then bring it down a little bit and it'll pick up a little bit of color. And that's good. Okay, and again, clean your brush. And again, down the top, all the way around the top, and then down, and let it mix in into the white a little, and the green a little bit, okay? And then we're gonna do that for the trees here on this side. Clean up. Add some more. Clean up. Add some more. Clean up. And add some more on the tree. And clean up. Clean that brush. Okay, now we're gonna use the same brush and we're gonna add some snow on top of the bug right here. That's why I drew it on there, because otherwise I would have forgotten. And then some white, some snow goes right on here. And then on here, the other side, just blobs. And then we're gonna add some blobs of snow on the road. By the tree, under the tree, so the trees are like sitting in snow. Here. They don't overthink it, just put some blobs of snow in the horizontal with your round brush. Okay, good. Here we go. Here we go. Now I'm gonna use this brush, and I am not. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Now let's use some. Oh, I should have. Okay. Let's go back to that liner brush. And now add white highlights to the bug right here. Boom. Okay. And then one goes right here. And one right here. And there should be one right here. On the top, on the side, on the other side. And then some highlights to the bumper. I think that looks good. Yeah. Okay, and now we're gonna add some light bulbs to the thing. So we still have some bright green here that I'm just gonna grab with my little liner brush. Probably not the best brush for that, but I'm gonna just add it. And I'm gonna just randomly pick some of the lights and paint them green. Okay. You can choose any colors you like. Probably didn't need to do this one, but I just did. Maybe this one can be green. Okay, and then there's this one. Okay, let's rinse. Grab some of this bright blue. Find more light bulbs to paint. And kind of use that color to connect them to the string, so they're not just. Oh, I think some extra water came out of the brush here. Let's pick it up. Here. Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. And so as you can see, I'm not even making them like super size, something. I'm just painting them. Okay, and I'm gonna grab some white and some lemon yellow, mix it together, because lemon yellow by itself is gonna be super transparent. I'm gonna add some lemon yellow light bulbs right here. One, connect. This one right here. This one right here. Do I have any spaces, spots that I missed? I think I'm good. Ta-da! And this is our Christmas bug. Christmas VW. Christmas VW bug. All right, let's rinse the brush. Okay, definitely make sure to share your painting in the group. What I want to peel off the tape to see this painting without messy tape. That's kind of a thing with me. Okay. All right, let me know what you guys think. Definitely share your painting. And we have one more in December series. Ta-da! Super cute. Don't you think it is super cute? I think it's adorable. Oh, okay, I forgot. Snow, and I already closed all my paint. So if you want to add snowflakes, you can just use the wrong side of your brush and put dots on there with white, okay? If you want that. You don't have to do that. All right. Okay, done. Alrighty, guys. See you in the next video sometime. Bye.